What's going on YouTube? G11 here, and today I'm bringing you a video I promised in my last video. This is all about the stuff that is being leaked for House of Wolves. This includes exotic armor, weapons, legendary weapons, armor, all that type of stuff. This video is specifically for the exotic weapons. Alright, so I found this on Google and it led me to Reddit, so here's the page right here. I will actually be putting the link down in the description, so go check that out if you don't want to watch the actual video. But if you can, please drop a like, subscribe, and comment. It really does help me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. But here we go. So we're going to start with the weapons. And you know, one of the ones really talked about, this was one of the first ones I found out about the House of Wolves. It's called the 347 Vesta Dynasty. It's a scout rifle. The description reads, a reef scout hunts for years, fighting piracy and ancient traps to crack one cache and claim the weapons within. Alright, so its initial perk right here is kinetic damage, obviously, because it's not elemental, which that really sucks. Alright, so it has accurized ballistics, smooth ballistics, and aggressive ballistics. So it goes more range and impact, increased recoil, less recoil, penalty to range, more predictable recoil, enhanced impact, shorter range, and more recoil. Alright, so I'm not the best with guns, so I'm just going to be reading these off. I'm not going to really give too much insight on them. I'm not the best with customizing my guns properly. I just do what I think is best. Alright, so Icarus, improved accuracy while airborne. That does sound interesting for the weapon. I don't think any weapon actually has this, or at least not the ones I know of. It does sound very interesting. I mean, you could jump now and actually hit your target correctly, but it's not exactly, you know, why you want this gun. Then there's single point sling, switch weapons faster and move quicker while aiming. Hammer force, improve range and accuracy. And why did that just, whatever. And perfect balance. This weapon has extremely low recoil. Alright, so that's decent. Let's click that off. Alright, then there's Goliath. Non-precision kills temporarily increase armor stat for 15 seconds, and David. Precision kills temporarily increase agility stat for 15 seconds. Alright, so now we're getting into these last two, Goliath and David. It just seems like, you know, a stat boost. I guess if you like stacking all your perks and all that, this would help, especially if you have very well customized, you know, weapons and armor for, specifically for these things. But it doesn't seem like this is what you would want this gun for. It seems like there should be something else involved, obviously. So, there's all that. The next one is Fate of All Fools. This one is coming in the House of Wolves. Obviously, a lot of us know what this is. There's only one guy in the world with it right now. Obviously, it does kinetic damage. It will be able to be ascended, so you can actually increase the damage on it. So right now, I don't believe, I think it should be at 300 right now. So it will be actually pretty interesting to see, you know, Fate of All Fools with everybody now. But the description does read, the wise man knows his fate, the fool merely finds it. Pretty cool. I will love to get this weapon. I want to see what's so special about it, which, you know, will be in here. Anyway, so it has soft ballistics, CQB ballistics, and smart drift control. So it goes less recoil, penalty to impact, greatly reduced recoil, significant penalty to range, and predictable and controllable recoil, penalty to range. Then there's Zen Moment. Causing damage with this weapon increases its stability, so that's pretty cool. So it might have low accuracy for all I know. Actually, wait, here it is. Stability 24. It's okay. Obviously upgrade damage. Then there's extended mag. I don't think that's, you know, needs explaining. Speed reload and custom optics, which would be, you know, for better accuracy. Then there's the Fate of All Fools. This is why you want this gun. Chain body shots to gain bonus damage on your next precision shot. That's pretty good. And if it stacks the way I'm thinking, that's extremely good. Alright, so the next exotic weapon is, alright, so we've already had two scout rifles that are coming. The next exotic weapon is a fusion rifle. It's the Queenbreaker's bow. It looks pretty unique. It's obvious. I believe this is a wired rifle, or a wire rifle that the Fallen have. So despite the Breaker's treachery, Her Majesty still stands. It does arc damage. That's good to see. It has marksman sights and combat sights. So long range sights with slower charge time, greater damage and ammo, and charge displays. Or low zoom sights with faster charge time and ability energy display. So that's pretty interesting. Then there's hip fire. This weapon has bonus accuracy from firing while firing from the hip. Single point sling, switch weapons faster and move quicker while aiming. Flared magwell, reload this weapon even faster. And send it, increases range and accuracy. And then this one right here, which I'm guessing this would be the actual perk, Hidden Hand. This weapon gains better target acquisition. So obviously you'll be able to click on, be able to find your targets better with this. I guess this is the ultimate perk for this. I do like the fact that it is arc damage. Of course, you know, the majority of the House of Wolves weapons will probably be arc damage because of the House of Wolves. The next one is actually something I do like, something a lot of people don't realize. We're getting a new type of weapon, people. We're gonna have 10 weapons instead of 9. This one, in my opinion, will be a special weapon. I'm not 100% sure on it. And actually, look on the right. I'm right. Special weapons. It's called Sidearm, so it's a pistol, so obviously it'd be a secondary weapon. This one is Dreg's Promise. It is one of the Dreg pistols, basically. I am a Marvel with 10,000 arms. Okay, I can understand that because Dregs lose their arms. So arc damage and I believe all sidearms have reserve ammo, so it has more ammo. It always has ammo when you respawn. It has soft ballistics, which is less recoil penalty to impact. CQB ballistics, great reduced recoil, significant penalty to range. Aggressive ballistics, more predictable recoil, enhanced impact, shorter range, and more recoil. Grave Robber, melee kills with this weapon is while this weapon is equipped, have a chance to refill the magazine. YouTube, if you hear a banging in the background, that is my cat trying to get into my room, so I apologize for that. I don't know why it's acting up. Their snapshot aiming this weapon is incredibly fast. Field Scout, maximum ammo capacity. Perfect Balance, this weapon has extremely low recoil, and the one that I'm actually most excited for is Shock Rounds. High ricochet shock rounds with an enhanced target acquisition. So this is probably going to be a watered down version of what the actual Dreg pistols can do. Alright, so probably the one that's been so hyped up until now is the Lord of Wolves. Alright, so something I haven't been doing though is looking at the stats over here. So if you want, go back and look at the stats. They will be on the right side. This is on Destiny database also, so they do display the stats. The range is terrible. I believe the range is actually a 5, not a 2. It might have changed, but it is terrible. So this is a very close range shotgun, and they took away one of its special perks. It no longer lights enemies on fire. So now you don't have that. This weapon is solar damage, so you still have the solar damage, the fire, and everything right there. There's Smart Drift Control, predictable and controllable recoil, penalty to range. Soft Ballistics, less recoil, penalty to impact. And Linear Compensator, which is more predictable recoil, slight boost to range and impact, and more recoil. There's also Hip Fire, which I believe you guys know what that is. Speed Reload, Extended Magazine, Perfect Balance, right there, so there's all that. And then Devil's Touch. Kills with this weapon rally nearby enemies with +3 recovery. Last 30 seconds. I believe I just did enemies, allies. I don't know what I just said, to be honest. Whatever. So this is actually pretty cool, you know. And when you kill with this weapon, any allies near you will actually have a better recovery rate for 30 seconds. That's pretty interesting, but that is not a shotgun I would want, you know? I would rather have a shotgun that lights people on fire. So, this is a video that I really didn't expect to be this long, you know? I honestly thought this was going to be about 5 minutes long, but, you know, all these weapons are coming out. These are the only exotics that the Reddit post had. So they're right here if you want to see. These were the ones that he showed. These are the ones that I showed you. The next video will be exotic armor right here. And here's a little sneak peek of what I'm going to be showing. So, I really hope you guys stay tuned for the next video. I really hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And if you just want to read the article again, the article will be in the description down below. So go check that out. Like, this guy is actually pretty amazing for finding all of this. And this has been Gmo1. And again, I hope you enjoyed this. And I'm out.